We made it! Aren't you happy, Philia?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, 17 hours. We're finally in Taiwan, the center of Sino-American independence. This is where we make all the semiconductors, and we keep it away from the bad guys. Anyways, we're here. Happy St. Paddy's Day, and we'll see you around.
Bye.
Bye!
All right. I don't usually do these intros, but welcome to FaBled Hunters. My name is Yuanji.
I'm Shane.
And the Runaways are taking over FaBled Hunters YouTube channel. So we're opening boxes of Outsiders. This is the first time for release weekend. We're gonna kind of talk about what we think about the set, but also stay tuned because we're gonna announce how to earn a spot. We got invited to give out a, I don't know, it's called like a FaBled package or a golden ticket or something for the Battle Hardened Metropole Ruhr that's happening first weekend of June in Germany. So if you're interested in going to that tournament, we have an entry that we're going to give out, and let's get to it.
Yeah, we're here at the DoubleTree Hotel.
You can see
I see some people look at us weird
around.
card game players opening boxes.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people who are staying at this hotel, a lot of flesh+blood players. So even though the set is coming out this weekend, we have already started playing
A lot.
Yeah, how do you feel about overall this set?
It surprised me, to be honest with you. Like seeing the spoilers,
Yeah.
I was like so down on the set. And then because I'm like, oh, there's nothing. Oh, it's like 3 classes again. I didn't like 3 classes for like drafting. But then now that I've drafted it, it's like really interesting because you like yellow cards for Benji and blue cards for Benji, and like even assassins are all like really good, and everyone has weapons and like can do stuff. So I was surprised by the draftability, and then like playing with the cards, I was really down on the codexes, but then like seeing the matrix on it, I was like, oh, these are powerful.
Yeah.
Doing stuff.
And we'll see if we can open one of the codexes in the box opening. So kind of interesting, we got these packs from Minmax, but they are not Belgian. I think most of the US shipment should be Belgian print, but these are Japanese, like the ones that we opened for our spoiler video. You're gonna have to teach me how to open these.
Okay, so the way I do it is I put my thumb here, and I just pull, and it just easily comes.
Oh,
it's so
dude,
nice.
when we were doing this, we like couldn't figure it out.
Cool.
So I think by this time most people have seen all the cards. So we're just gonna go to like the hits. Got 1 rare, 1 Majestic.
Already Majestic.
Foil rare Death Touch. This card's pretty good.
That is a real good card.
And 2 tokens.
Man, I take that all day. All right, so we'll cut to the back. A little bit of stuff, but got Plunge. Another Death Touch, not foil though.
Oh.
Ooh, a Spring
I need one of
Play.
those.
That's a surprisingly good card.
Yeah, I need one of these for my constructed deck.
Nice.
Also, like,
We're
so just put Majestics in the middle for now. We'll do foil rares.
Rares. Got it. Cool.
And then foils will go here. And then if we open any like big
hits,
I'll go here.
Cool.
Dude, also like we're like opening the packs, but we're also like looking for cards to like build out our decks.
Yeah, like I just picked these up for us like an hour or so ago, and I tried to get them earlier, but like obviously you can't get them. But I traveled up here for spring break with my family, so I got these for these guys, and I drove, so it's easy for me to go pick them up. But yeah, we just got these, and we're just trying to get stuff together for our decks, right? Like, I mean, I'm gonna play Azalea this weekend. Rare. Oh, that's all right. Spinning.
Dude,
that's another good one.
Who would have thought that you would want to play Azalea?
I know. Just in our testing has been so good. Like, surprisingly good.
We got a cracked bobble pack.
Ooh.
Shane has told me that he thinks that cracked bobble packs are the ones where the cold foils appear.
Yep. Let's see.
We got 1 rare, Spike with Inertia, Backstab, 1/2 punch foil.
Should be there.
Oh, there it is.
Sick.
I don't know if this is like a Japanese printing thing, but
Yeah.
we'll have this for now.
I've
Yeah.
only opened one case, but every single one was a cracked bubble, and I heard this rumor, so I was like, I'm gonna check it for myself.
Okay.
And it turned out to be true.
Cold foil fisticuffs.
All right, let's go quickly to the back. Seeker's Hood, short and sharp. Toxicity. I'm not, as a Ranger player, I'm not as impressed with that card.
Yeah, I think everybody when the card first came out was like super excited about it because I mean like the raid is really strong.
So good.
But I think it's because it doesn't buff your attack, but then also it's if it said like your next attack,
Yeah.
you know, kind of like premeditate. Yeah. Blue sneak attack. We got a foil, 2 commons or 2 tokens.
All right, go to the back here. I got a checklist. Is it? Oh, nope, not a cold foil box. All right.
So one kind of piece of news that has been floating around. I know a lot of the people who have been opening a lot of boxes, and also LSS has, I think, confirmed it on their like marketing assets, is that the Majestic pull rate is lower.
Yep.
And the legendary pull rate is slightly higher. So we talked about this on our Patreon content, the long game, kind of like a little bit about maybe like what the market implications are. But like, how do you feel as a player about these things happening? Like, it's gonna be like a little harder, I think, to pull the Majestics, but you're gonna get more legendaries.
Yeah, I think that's good. The hardest part about me is like this weekend, right? Like I'm gonna get all the cards sooner or later, but like I want to play Azalea, and like you need some new codexes, you need the melting point, you need the barbed undertow. Yeah, those are all Majestics, right? So it's like we're opening cases in the hope that I get them instead of buying them at single rates. But I like opening cards, so maybe the smart play was to open singles. I'm not, or like, but right now you have to buy, like everyone's trying to sell them and they're high, like you don't know the true value of them right now. So it's hard to buy early.
Yeah. I think one of the things that,
love that card.
One of the things that we talked about is, so like if you're like trying normally like buying singles, if you like buy Majestics, like normally they're not worth that much.
Yeah.
Like maybe like at most like $1 or $2 for most. For most. Everfest is a bit. But like most Majestics are about like $1 or $2. So I think that it'll be kind of interesting to see like where the Majestics end up falling, because like you said, it's gonna be like a little bit harder. People are gonna want to put these in their decks. Oops, I skipped double rare, rare foil, 2 tokens.
For this set specifically, it's going to be interesting to see where they fall out, because what is it? We gained 4 Majestics and lost 1 Majestic slot. So that means, you know, these are going to be a little bit harder to pull, and there's more of them.
Yeah, so like each individual, like the individual one that you're trying to get.
Yes, yeah, the one you're trying to get is much harder to pull, but that means that if you do get a random one, maybe it's a hit and it helps the box EV.
So you, I don't know if people know this, but you originally played Star Wars Destiny. Yeah. So what was it like trying to get cards to build your decks in that game?
You only, dang, it's been so long now. I forget, I think I only needed 3 of each card.
Yeah.
Or 2 maybe. It was only 2 actually. And so like 2 of each card was way easier. The hardest part was getting the dice. So like the cards, like the heroes with the dice, they were legendary. And so like you had to go find that dice, and everyone wanted the card. You didn't need the card actually, you needed just the other dice, because an elite hero would be 2 dice and a single hero would be 1 dice. So you just try to find the dice as best as possible. And I would say it was very easy. Star Wars Destiny's not around anymore, but
I know one of these too.
Oh, nice. I think from this set, I'm hoping that the Majestic, like there's no feel bad. Dynasty had like Feast or Famine, right? Where I'm hoping like, oh, you got an L, like a higher L rate. And so it's like, oh, nice, I got an L. Or, oh, nice, I got that Chase Majestic, or something like that. So I'm hoping that's kind of what you get with this set, is that feel good, even though you may not have as many. Oh, there's another one you need.
Oh, dude.
You need 2 of them?
Yeah, so no, I guess not surprised. I think this weekend I'm gonna try to play Azuri. A lot of people are, I think, pretty high on the Rangers in general.
Yep.
That's what the consensus is, that the Rangers are pretty strong. So wanted to bring something new to the mix, just to try it out. Unsure if it's like great, but I mean, this is the time to find out before the Pro Tour.
Right, that's what I'd say. Like, I'd rather bring Azalea right now, figure out whether she's like good or not, and then, you know, work on her and refine her if I can.
Yeah.
Ooh, a Codex of Inertia.
Speaking of, so Shane, if for the people who aren't like as like I guess like clued into like the competitive side of things, can you just like explain why these codexes are really good?
Yeah, so it depends on where you play them, but for example here, you have to play the card, and it has go again. So this means you can clear your hand, play the card, get a ponder token, and have your opponent possibly discard a card, and you get something in Arsenal. So this, or somewhere in Arsenal, and this allows you to then attack again after they've discarded a card. You've gained an Arsenal by the ponder token. So, and when you haven't discarded anything, if you don't do the discard effect, you're just like, I don't know, you do the math on that, right? It's like a pot of greed.
Yeah. I think most of it's like trying to find ways to, even though your effect is symmetrical, to have it not affect both players in a symmetrical way.
Yes.
And then also the fact that you get the ponder token, so like the cards replace themselves. I remember when Codex of Frailty first got spoiled, like the Marvel one, and then when the text came out, everybody thought that card was...
I thought it was so bad. I'll be one of those guys. I was like, yeah. He was like, I was like Inertia all the way, because I was like Icelander, old him, all these things. Like, want to give him an Inertia token.
Yeah.
He's showing me the power.
Yes.
So what are you hoping to hit out of these?
I need to flick knives.
Ooh. There's a legendary.
for the deck. I don't know. I mean, we are the FaBled Hunters, so opening the FaBled would be pretty cool.
Would be.
I think when I showed Saint the FaBled at first, he was like, oh man, like this art looks kind of sick.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
I agree. Mark Poole, is it Mark Poole on it? Yeah, Mark Poole, real great artist. He's done a lot of other cards too, right? Magic?
Yeah, he originally got his, was one of the OG Magic artists.
Yeah.
Has done a lot of cool cards for Flesh+blood, like I think he did, I don't know if he did Channel Thunderstep, but I know he did Toma Harvest.
Yeah, Toma Harvest.
I think he did Thunderstep.
Oh, just some rares.
Just like in general, his like art style is also like I think evolved quite a bit. But he has like a pretty cool story where I mean like he's already like an established artist, so he doesn't like, I don't think he like really needs to like necessarily like look for work exactly, but I think the reason why he got into doing Flesh+blood art is because I think his son plays.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, not the
extended. Do you need that one?
Not the extended art one. Maybe I haven't decided whether or not I want to put this in my deck yet, but this is very nice.
I think if you're playing Azuri, the boots I think are obviously right because they're giving the +1.
The boots are good. Yeah,
and I think this competes for second place. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I know that there's been a lot of things floating around, people playing like contract cards, trying to get silvers. So we have to see whether or not that ends up being good. Obviously, I think if you can use the chest multiple times, it ends up being really strong.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm thinking. Like, I think the chest just feels better, and the mask is okay. But if I'm gonna be playing contract cards, I think I want this guy. I want the chest.
Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna release more contract cards anytime soon.
Oh man, I know, because like Azuri didn't really. I mean, sorry, not Azuri. Arachne didn't really get like a lot of. Right.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. I think he's a little love, but I still think he's a good.
But the next supplemental set is gonna. It's supposed to just be Light and Shadow.
Just Light and Shadow. I thought they were talking about having other cards in there.
Maybe
I think they were just maybe like
Light and Shadow focused.
Yeah, just like focus, but then like maybe like a couple of other things in there.
I hope they don't try to give every classic card.
Yeah, I agree.
I think for me that was like for Dynasty. I think if they didn't give all of these like kind of like random like Guardian whatever cards like or the Lanterns, they could. I think they could have printed like some cooler cards for the other classes. And like some of the classes have already gotten like a lot of support from all the sets. Hey everyone, just wanted to let you know the details for entering our giveaway. Big shout out to White Rabbit for letting us extend a FaBled package to the community for Battle Hardened Metropole Ruhr. So the FaBled package includes entry into I think the Super Armory, the Battle Hardened, as well as the PTI event. And you also get a special playmat. And so if you would like to apply to enter, please email fablehunters@gmail.com with just a brief description of why you got into Flesh and Blood and why you hope to be able to attend the event. We're going to be closing submissions and picking a winner in the first week of May, so good luck to everybody.
Who has the most support now? Is that Ranger now? Because like you have Lexi.
Ninja probably.
Oh, you think Ninja? Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Well, I like Humble.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like
yeah,
one of my
Humble.
favorite.
That was pretty cool. You know what's funny? I was telling people this on Discord. Humble is like a 2 for 6, and yeah, like your opponent has to like block 6 damage to stop the effect. And like Crush Confidence is like a 3 for 7. It blocks 3. Obviously, it's like an advantage that it has, but you only have to block 4 to stop the effect. And I'm just like, man, like all of these like new cards that they're printing kind of just like make a lot of the old cards like.
Especially Guardian, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it feels kind of wrong to Guardians isn't necessarily like need of buffs, but some of their cards are just like not as good
Yeah.
at what they do. Ooh, another Codex of Blood Rot. Yeah, this one I think has like it's hardest to get like the extra card off of it.
Yeah. But it also doesn't have the discard.
Yeah, it doesn't have the discard, and also I think the Blood Rot token is the most like generally good.
Yes, I agree. That's why I think this is a good balance one, because you don't have to discard. You can just play it and just say, maybe do damage.
Yeah.
So no cracked bubble on mine yet. All right, Scout the Periphery. I really like this card. Really like that card. All right, let's get to the good stuff. Oh, this card has been at the back of every single, like almost most of the time, like because it's an Assassin Ranger, but if like has been right before the rare. Ooh, I spoiled the Majestic.
Majestic.
Generic 2 block. I did down and dirty.
People were, I think, like kind of memeing on this card. I think that there are kind of some applications for it. I think if Illusionist ever becomes really prevalent, and you really want some poppers.
I also think it's good in limited.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
I take this all day in limited.
Dude, 2 for 6s I think are just kind of broken and limited.
And blocking Benji from the arsenal. Broken.
Oh, true.
Ooh, I love that card too. I love that card.
I'm playing these out because I need it for my deck.
Ooh, a foil.
But yeah, this is kind of like Nimble Strike, but instead
so
of banishing like a Nimbleism, you have to banish like an attack with power 1 or less, which is like I think pretty easy if you are blocking. But I actually found it kind of hard to turn on if you're playing against Wizards, where you just like never, you just never get the cards in your graveyard.
Speaking of Wizards, Mansant tweeted out something about gore belching and rouse the ancients in Icelander.
Ooh, Concealed Blade. Yeah.
Amnesia.
Foil.
Amnesia.
Foil Majestics I think are pretty.
They're gonna be real rare.
Pretty rare. One, because the Majestic pull rate in general is, I think, a little bit lower.
You pulled this, right? Because so I've opened a couple cases.
Yeah, I pulled both.
Yeah, so I've opened a couple cases, and I thought that maybe the Rainbow Foil replaced the Rainbow Foil Majestic.
Oh, yeah.
And then you just proved it didn't, because it came from the same box. I pulled a Legendary Flick Knives, and I didn't get a Rainbow Foil Majestic in that box. So I was like thinking maybe it did.
Yeah, I don't think you always even get a Majestic Rainbow Foil. I think some of the spoiler boxes that were opened, and by now people have opened a lot of boxes, but you just get like 5 Majestics, that's it.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about that, especially with like just coming off of like normal like sets that have like 6 to 8 depending on how well you open. Yes, I'm interested to see how the market adapts.
Yeah. I have not like an argument, like me and Saint and I on the long game, we have like 2 different like takes on where we think the market is going to go in terms of whether or not the legendaries are going to go down or like the Majestics are going to go up, or like what's going to happen. So if you're interested in seeing like any kind of like financial related takes, we're doing another episode on Outsiders, kind of like our choices for the best cards.
Ooh.
Oh, another
Majestic. Visit the floating dojo.
Another.
Oh, and a foil.
Rainbow Foil.
Scale Peeler. What do you think of this card? Oh, sorry. Finish your thought though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we're gonna do another video on our picks. I think Scapular is real nice. Yeah, this is the one where it debuffs the block value on equipments.
Oh.
And I think a lot of people originally don't value this one as much as the other ones because like the other ones, like these have piercing already.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't like really matter that much like at first. But after like playing with it a bunch, I think that this one's actually really good against heroes that kind of just want to like not block you.
Yeah.
And then they just want to use their armor.
So rune blades.
Yeah. Like they just want to use their armor for a turn.
Hold him.
Yeah, to kind of stop you from like doing hit triggers or like stop you from doing damage. And this just like kind of shuts it all off. Like your 2 block equipments block 1, your 1 block equipments just don't block.
Yeah.
Iron Rod Boots is very bad.
Iron Rod Boots just doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Ooh, man, I take that first pick all day. Rare. Oh, where'd you put that? There you go. Oh, I like this card too. Oh, foil toxicity. Yeah, I think this Scale Peeler is completely underrated. You just throw it out there and you're like, well, 1, I can't block with armor. 2, if I was gonna block with armor, so anytime in today you present any hit trigger, I'm like, crud, now I have to be cards or I block 1 less. And Oldhim, I was actually trying out Fatigue Oldhim for the first time, and I was playing an assassin who played this against me, and I'm like, wait, I can't let this hit because then my shield does nothing. So then I can't get value out of a blue pitch for crown and shield. So I'm like, how do I do this? Okay, so I have to crown. And then he was playing the new bracers.
Oh, yeah.
And so he would be like, well, no, you can't do that. I'm going to pay 1 to make sure you prevent it. And I'm like, okay, well, then I have to earth react in order to get above it. And I'm only earth reacting for 1 technically, 1 and 1 now. And it was all because of this thing. It just made me play so differently than I've played in the past.
Yeah.
Because of this 1 card, which is great. I think it's like the power of like LSS sometimes. They just print these 1 cards that are just like, you don't think about it. And then it's like, you play with it and you're like, oh, that's how that works? Man, I have to think about this, and now I have to play differently.
It changes, like, yeah, like one card can change the entire, like, way that a matchup is played.
Yep. I think that they're hoping with those bracers, too.
Yeah, it reminds me, it's like, Viscera with Bloodshea Skeleton just, like, beats Oldhim free. Without Bloodshea Skeleton, I still think it's good. Now I think it's good, but, like... For a while, it was
almost won the calling off one.
Yeah, I think that if I had like eaten a breakfast sandwich on day 1, one thing that I didn't. Huh?
Oh, I was gonna say, are you gonna play this in? What do you think about this in yours?
I think it's pretty good. It's like 2 for 7.
Yeah. It's the rune blade. The what's it? Shrill. It's the shrill of the set.
Yeah. One card one thing that I didn't value as highly initially was just at tournaments, like making sure that I'm like eating.
Oh yeah.
During the so like on the first day of Auckland, I just like didn't eat breakfast because like we left and then I didn't have time, and then I like the first round I was just like in like a daze.
You gotta get on the Dan Wachowski plan.
Dan's
he's all about
really
these
good.
Snacks, and
Dan's really good about
he's
it.
dieting beforehand.
Yeah,
I'm not on that game, but
Dan's real good at.
He's really good at that. Yeah. All right. Oh, did I skip? Oh, we'll see. Oh, okay. There's 2 rares. Went right to it. Ooh. What do you think of Hurl?
It's good in limited, I think.
You think so?
I am not really sure the constructed or what I think about that.
People kind of like it for like the flick knives and the that other Majestic we got.
Yeah, I think originally a lot of people are trying to do like a knife build. I'm actually on my last pack.
Okay, I got 2 more.
Yeah.
And I haven't got a cold foil yet, by the way.
Oh, okay.
We're waiting.
People are like really high on doing like a knife build. I think I can see them doing like support. I think they need to release like a poison dagger
Before the rare, every single time.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
A poison dagger? What do you think about that?
Yeah, like you know how like all of the assassin daggers right now, like minus your defense.
Yeah.
I think they could make like a poison dagger that does like depth damage.
Like
or,
toxicity?
Huh?
Like a toxicity dagger?
Yeah, or like it gives you like a blood rot or something.
Okay. Piercing, and if it deals damage, deal 1 more.
Yeah, or like it doesn't have to be piercing, but just like something that that's like more in theme with like poisoning your opponent. Because like they all say like when they hit, it's kind of interesting because like Ninja also has something like that. So maybe Ninja will get like a dagger that like has some kind of hit effect in the future.
Yeah. All right, that's my last pack.
All right.
Let's let's hold on. I'm gonna open it. Is it? It's a cracked bubble pack.
Okay,
It's a cracked
bubble.
bubble pack. See that, guys? It's right there. You can see it. Oh.
We'll see if the theory
The
is.
theory continues. Let's see. Hold on, I gotta make sure I don't spoil it. All right, here we go. All right, short and sharp. There's the rare Earl.
Oh, we got a Majestic.
Ooh, wander with purpose. All right, what's the? Oh yeah, I put the rare in the wrong spot. Okay, just here and. Ah, that's okay. Hey, but the cold foil and a cracked bubble right there.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go over the hits. So we got.
Does that make cracked bubble as rare as cold foils? All the cold foils?
Maybe it's like I don't know if it's true for the paper packs.
Oh, okay.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 non-foil Majestics.
Non-foil, yep.
And then we got two cold foils, 2 cold foil commons.
Yep.
I'll see all these in a second. We didn't
Fully
fully
bring
prepare. Yeah. We have a foil Majestic, 2 foil Majestic. So we got actually 13 total,
13,
which is higher than.
That's better than what they said, right?
Yeah,
I think 5, supposed to be 10.
Yeah, like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So this is actually higher than what most people are. We got a legendary. So I think these was pretty good 2 boxes, all things considered.
And you got some cards you needed for your deck.
Yeah.
So you can play now.
So that's all we have for today. I hope you enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification button to see more Outsiders and Flesh and Blood and collecting related videos in the future. Bye guys.
Bye.
It's been a long time, right, Philia?
Silly. Go on.
Oh, wait. I think she's finally back.
Mommy, what took you so long? But you dropped it out because it's in the pool.